Hey guys, Grazer, the Autistic Gamer. Welcome to update number 2. My plan for doing these once a month is still on track, albeit the last one was probably about 6 weeks ago. But last one was April, we're still in May. So technically once a month, we're still on. Though if I try and do the next one 6 weeks, it will probably be July, then it won't be once a month and I'll fail. Anyway, hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves and enjoying the weather. If you've had nice weather, we've had some nice weather over the weekend. I had a friend around. That was really fun. Very tiring for reasons I'll come on to in a moment. But yeah, so very quickly, I just want to just give you guys a quick update on what is going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, what to expect, when to expect it, and generally just provide more updates on what's happening with me, because I know you love hearing about me. Anyway, right, so the big one I think is diabetes. I mentioned in my first video that my blood test had indicated diabetes. That has now been confirmed properly. I have type 2 diabetes. Yay me. But it's not as bad as I was fearing. I mean, anxiety is not logical at the best of times, but when you get told you have diabetes, my brain suddenly went into worst case scenario mode. And reading up on diabetes actually didn't help, because most of it was just like, this is what's going to happen if you don't get it under control. But in between the two blood tests that I've had, there's been a reduction in my blood sugar levels already. So the changes I have made up to now do appear to be having an impact. There's a couple more things I need to put in place, but they're not huge things. And so my diabetic nurse is very happy with me, and my foot is not in any danger of falling off. I say that facetiously, but I did actually have to go and have an appointment to have my feet checked to make sure that they were not, in fact, going to fall off. They are all good at the moment, so I've still got to just keep on top of all of that. Now I've got to go and have blood tests every 3 months. I've got to have regular checkups, but the dietary changes that I'm making are already making a difference. So that I am really happy with. Also, I just want to give a very, very quick shout out to Anomalina's Goblin Crew Discord. They have been absolutely fantastic with their advice, with their support, and also just sort of not tolerating any of my self-pitying. Anomalina said herself, "There's only so many times you can complain about a solvable bad issue before I put on my mum jeans, and I have never felt so told off by somebody who isn't my mum." But shout out to them. I really do appreciate them. So thank you guys. Okay, let's move on to list of things that we have or that I want to talk about. So Buffy has started. I think the 3rd episode is due to go up tomorrow, so that dates this video. But this video is going up pretty much within 20 minutes of me recording it anyway. So you may have noticed that there is no commentary on them. That is actually very deliberate. I've decided that I actually want to upload these almost like 20-minute episodes of a TV show. So there's like the intro credit sequence, then you've got the episode, which is essentially the gameplay, and then you've got the end credits. It's been quite fun doing it that way. They're quite much easier to put together, as I don't have to worry about recording commentary, and I'm going to come on to the others that do have commentary at the moment. And that's also been toying with the idea of doing the Grand Tour, because when that was on, when that was on Amazon, I think from season 2 or season 3, they actually released a weekly sort of episode of the game, like a couple of hours after the episode, which I thought was a very clever idea. The game itself is not good. It really is not a good driving game. And especially when you consider like Forza Horizon 6 has come out this week, and that is just once again demonstrating why it's the benchmark. Grand Tour, not good, not a great game, but the episodic sort of nature and doing it within the individual episodes, that really appealed to me, and I'm kind of tempted to do that. But again, that could be another series I'm doing with no commentary, and I don't want to start getting into too many of those. But that is an idea that's in my head at the moment. Also, you may have seen from my YouTube post, I've started looking into Rocky and looking at what's going to be required for that and the difficulty levels. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be on contender difficulty, which is like normal. I will be honest, I am getting my backside kicked tremendously on the hardest difficulty level. And again, I might do that with the similar to the movies, as in like have each movie as its own video. But again, with no commentary, and just let the movie play out in on itself. Or I have actually been toying with the idea of being the boxing commentator, which could be hilarious. And if you've seen my Voyager episode of videos I've been doing, when I've been doing the voices with that, yeah, it could be something interesting to do, actually. Anyway, let me know. But yeah, Rocky is coming. Rocky is definitely going to be coming. I just need to sort out whether I want to do the boxing commentator voices or whether I could find someone to do it for me. We shall see. Stay tuned. So that's coming. Schedule is looking good at the moment. I'm actually really happy with how things are going. I've now got a regular upload. As I said, having the Buffy with no commentary, which I can literally like do like small 20-minute videos of like episodic nature, is really helps me keeping a regular upload, because they're fairly quick to do, which then gives me time to do the more involved stuff, especially with Voyager, with the amount of voices that I need to do. Well, I say voices I need to do, the voices I need to attempt to do. I'm making it sound like I'm a professional voice artist. And also just doing the commentary on Midnight Suns as well. So now, speaking of those two, I was hoping to have like get Midnight Suns out on Monday. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. I haven't recorded the commentary. The weekend was extremely exhausting, but very, very good. I had a friend staying over for the weekend. Unfortunately, she has to be in a wheelchair. So I was doing a lot of running around for her, pushing a 50-kilo human around in a wheelchair is difficult. Great for the stamina building, not so much for the casual strolling. So it's actually taken a lot out of me, and since I've been back at work, it's been a bit stressful at work as well. So I'm just not in a headspace to do like proper sort of commentary at the moment. So there's a slight delay on those. They're probably going to be pushed back a week, which means most of next week's uploads are going to be Buffy and prior streams that I've done, because I've still got about 3 streams of Star Trek Online and 2 streams of Lego Star Wars to upload. My idea of uploading those 48 hours after, uploading them 48 hours after the stream has gone completely out the window. Something was going to get dropped. It's me. Get to know me better, you will know I drop anything. So that will be sort of next week's upload. Hopefully the week after they'll be back to normal. Midnight Suns, Voyager, for the following week, and then third week after that will be like a blank one. So we shall see. So that's my plan. That's my aim. I just want to keep you guys updated of what's coming. I think that's it. Oh, also, I'm doing darts tournaments as well at the moment. I've been playing a lot of darts. Not doing very particularly well, but there's some damn good players in Essex. Really is some really good players in Essex. It's crazy how good they are, especially the young ones. Jesus, it's frightening how good some of these young players are. Anyway, I think I've covered everything. Diabetes, yes. Uploads, yes. Grand Tour possible, Buffy, Rocky. Yeah, so any games you think might be interesting for me to do or want me to see me do or think I could do a series on, let me know. I am looking partially as well. I say partially. I have also started knowing about doing Outer Worlds 2, but going for 2 very particular achievements on the hardest difficulty setting. I love that game. It was so good. But again, that would be a commentary game, and I think having that and Midnight Suns and Voyager, I think would be a bit too much for me to keep the regular upload schedule that I've got going. But Outer Worlds 2 is in the pipeline, possibly. I think if I do that, I won't do a full completion playthrough like I'm doing with Marvel, I think I will do that specifically. Right, we've got like there's what 3 main achievements. Complete it on the hardest difficulty level. Do it with a specific gun because there is an achievement for leveling up a specific gun, and doing it without spending anything. I think that could be quite an interesting challenge to do. Well, at least for me, anyway. So I think that's it. I don't really have anything else to share. I just wanted to just quickly record this video, let you know, guys, what's going on with me. Thank you very much, everybody, for all your support so far. I'm having a blast recording these videos. As I said, I just need a little bit of a break this week from doing the voiceover. I'll get back into it, hopefully from Sunday. And then from beginning of June, we should be back to Marvel voyaging and Buffying and also whatever randomness I happen to put on a stream. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. I love you all.